Buenos dias, amigos, amigas, from Chapala, and I'm going to be going over to Ajijic, but I'm going to start my car, but I got to get my seatbelt on first, and I'm going to take a ride around here a little bit, and I'm on Pepe Gazar, and I'm going to start the car up, put it in gear, and I'm going to show you some different things here, and also what I'm going to do is give you some more information about touring and exploring later on in the video. So okay, it's pretty smooth here. Now you could be on these bricks where the tires are paved, bricks are set so they're smooth for the tires, but what you're gonna have to be careful of, you might assume because everything's smooth, here's a tope. See, I just went over a tope. Those are those bumps in the road. They go across the road. They're designed to slow the traffic down, and that's for a good reason, to keep people safe. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit more. See, now you can drive here pretty smooth, but you got to remember, it's always good to drive at daytime, first. Get to know the lay of the land and where the tow paths are and things like that. So because you might not see them at night, you'll get to know. Here's one right here. Now I approach it very slowly. You can see there's a man on the left hand side. Here's one here. This one's a little bit bigger because wow, that one is. And I know where the tow paths are all over the lakeside area, the Lake Chapala town. So here we go. We're on a smooth road here because it's been paved, the bricks. But here's another tow path coming up, and I know where all the tow paths are now. Here, if you hit these things, if you go over them, you don't approach them slowly, you're going to scrape up the bottom of your car. Maybe you'll bounce real hard. You can do some damage. After a while, it can cause damage to your car, to the frame, and we don't want that to happen. Or something. Here's another one. We're on Pepe Gazar. So, here's another one. So, I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to take you to another part where they are actually, some of them are painted, but some aren't. Most aren't. But, and there are words they'll say on some of them, but not in this area, not right here. Okay, so I'm going to turn around, go the other way, and then I'll be going back to, over to Ajijic. Okay, everything's clear. I could go. There's an OXO store there. There's a lot of OXO stores all over. And once again, getting back on Pepe Gazar. This is northeast Chapala. Oh, they were doing some work on the roads here last week, but you can see it's pretty smooth here. Yeah, but here's one. Here's one. You can see the bus on the left. And so it's, I wanted to say, this area is is really built up. There are more businesses on Pepe Gazar than there were maybe a year or 2 years ago. They are really building up this area here. And this is like the Las Redes. See, there's a tope. You notice how I stopped real slow? Here's another one. Look at all these places here. I should do a walk tour along here, but there are a lot of different things going on here. Restaurants. There's a place there where you can play tennis. I went over there and I talked to the gentleman there. Okay, there's boutiques, restaurants, coffee shops all around here. Here's a restaurant Okay, here's a big topaz. You don't want to hit them hard. Mama Chewy, and I've been there to eat over there. That's a really good restaurant, Mama Chewy. Okay, it was just to our right. See, if you go at this speed and you hit a topaz, kaboom, boom, boom, bottom of your car will scrape up. Be careful. I think motorcycles take them a lot better. Here's the Guadalajara Pharmacy, ice cream store, places to the left. I did a video around here. You see, I'm going over it slow. And it's nice mechanics, shops here. On my other car, I got my light fixed over here. And I'm going to go so far and take a right here. I'm going to go up here once again in North Chapala. Now you can see the roads. You really do a lot in Chapala to work on the roads. They really do. And you can see these are cobblestones. Now, here is a cemetery to our left where Mexican residents are buried. But also, there is this place over here. And let me read the sign. I'm going over to the left, and the sign says there's a certain part of the cemetery for veterans and expats. There's a certain section of this area. Now here's the topaz of the cemetery. So you got the section with the Mexican residents, Mexican born, and you also for expats and American Legion and veterans. There's another part of the cemetery. A lot at the end is here. Now, I'm going to say, watch these topaz. Here's one coming up. There. So always drive during the daytime first. Here's Nuevo Chapala. I almost moved there. My immigration officer took me for a tour through there. I was going to rent a 2-bedroom, but I do know a lady. If anybody sees me, I do know a lady who owns 2 places there, and she's a Mexican resident, and she'll maybe have one available, who knows. She did have, okay, here's the topaz. Okay, and she had one available. I know when I used to go to the Center de Adoration Church up here, I met her. And at the time, she had one of the units available too. Even later, a couple of years later, I met her. That's a very nice place to live, Nuevo Chapala. To the left here is where I got my car fixed. To the left over here, a couple weeks ago. I didn't mention it on YouTube, but I needed a repair done. He done it really fast, did it good, and I'm going back. Whoops, here's a topaz, see? And there's church here. And I'll go a little bit further because I know this area quite well. And here is coming up. You're going to find tiendas, tienditas, small mom and pop family stores. Now, right here to the right, it's 786 is a shelter for people who are experiencing problems in their life and they're trying to get back on their feet. There's a shelter for them to go to. Okay, so I'm going to cut this video a little bit short here. Maybe I'll go on up this way. There's a topaz, see? So you don't want to hit them real hard or real fast. I'm going to shut this video off and Let me stop the car, shut the car off, and you don't want to hit those. You really, I'm telling you, be careful of the topaz. Just look for them, drive slow, you'll be fine. So with that, tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Thanks for viewing. Adios, amigos.